Hello my beauties, I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you for watching and welcome to my channel. Today I really want to do this very vibrant, very orange and shimmery kind of gold look for you. It's very bright and I'm really happy with how it turned out, so if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. So I'm starting off with the Becca Backlight priming filter today. I'm applying this with a Zoeva petite stippling brush. This is just going to give an amazing base for our makeup. It gives a nice subtle glow coming through and it's just going to make your makeup look glowing and flawless. Then I'm going in with a mixture of the Mercier Silk Cream Foundation in the shade Cashew Beige, as well as a little bit of the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in the shade G20, just to bring the shade down a little bit. It's a bit too dark for me at the moment. And then I'm just applying it all over with a damp beauty blender. This is literally all I use. Brushes are amazing, but a beauty blender just tops them all. It is so easy and so quick, and I just love how it just blends everything in really effortlessly. Then I'm filling my brows with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Auburn, and I'm just applying this with a Zoeva brow line brush. I'm really liking this pomade at the moment. It's quite thick, it's a little bit darker than my MUA Pro Brow, but I think it's really stunning if you want a brow that stays on all day, and I just love the colour. But to lighten it up a little bit, I am going to be taking a little bit of the MUA Pro Brow powder that I just told you about before, and this is the top right shade. It's like a nice warm reddish brown, just to lighten the colour and make it look a little bit softer. Then applying my trusty tape, I'm going to be taking some of my MAC Painterly Paint Pot on a Zoeva Concealer Buffer brush and using this as a primer for our eyeshadows. Then I'm taking some of the Kiko Infinity eyeshadow, I think this is the shade 203, and I'm just applying this to set down the Painterly Paint Pot and apply like a really nice neutral base for the eyeshadows. Then I'm taking the shade 204. I'm using all Kiko eyeshadows today just to get that really vibrant colour. I love this combination. This shade is one of my favourites. It's so warm and it's beautiful as like a base transition shade. So that's just going all through the crease and a little bit on the eyelid as well. Then I'm taking this really vibrant orange, which is the shade 207, in a different crease brush, and I'm just pushing this through the crease as well as focusing on the outer corner just to bring a lot of vibrancy. This is a really nice orange, especially if you have like hazel or green eyes. I think it complements it really, really well. And then I'm taking this red shade, this is number 208, and I'm taking that same brush as before, and I'm just basically focusing this on the outer third as well as in the crease. This is a beautiful red eyeshadow if you're looking for one. I know it can be quite hard to find one, and these are super pigmented and really affordable, and I just love the colour payoff. So yes, that's going all over. And then I'm taking the ByTerry Ombre Blackstar, and this is in the shade Beyond Gold, and I'm just applying that all over the sort of lid. So right from the inner corner to the outer corner, but not taking it past the crease. And then I'm just blending it in slowly with a petite crease brush. This is a synthetic fibre brush just to make sure the cream is nicely blended in. Then I'm going over the top of that with another Kiko shade. This is 205. It's like a beautiful rose gold shade. So the ByTerry Ombre Blackstar is a very kind of like yellow gold. Then putting this shadow over the top just makes it a beautiful sort of rose gold shimmer and just really intensifies the shimmer and the pigment and the shine, and I love it. So I always go on my finger just to apply the most pigment first, and then I'll take a flat shader brush and then I'll just press it on. Then to warm up the crease a little bit more, I'm taking another combination of the orange and the red. So starting off with the orange, just pushing this through just to warm up the crease. And then I'm also going to be taking a little bit more of that red shade just to kind of pull the look together and make it really seamless. And I decided I wanted to make it pop just that little bit more because why not? It's a fun look. I thought I'd have a little bit of fun with it. So I'm just adding a little bit more of that as well. Then I'm taking my Kat Von D ink liner, this is in the shade Trooper, and I'm just going to be doing a nice little wing assisted by my tape. Honestly guys, if you don't like doing wings with eyeshadow looks like this, tape is your best friend. I recently actually picked up some of the hypoallergenic tape, it's like the medical version, so you'll be seeing that in my other videos, and yeah, I like it, but sellotape is also a good option if you don't really want to go and pay for a separate tape. Then I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the shade Porcelain. I really like it. It's quite a full coverage concealer, so if you've got any concealing under your eyes, it's a little bit more, or that requires a little bit more heavy duty, this is your jam. You can definitely get this in New Zealand. I found it at a local pharmacy of ours, and yeah, so it's really easy to get your hands on. And I think you can also get it at makeup.co.nz if you want to check it out. Also, if anybody's tried any of the darker shades to use as a cream contour and you've got a skin tone similar to mine, please let me know what shade you use, because I do want to get one, but I'm still not sure if like Toast is going to be too dark for me. So if you know, let me know in the comments below, because I'd highly appreciate that. So to set this down, I'm taking the Bare Minerals Under Eye Concealer, and this is in the shade Well Rested, and I'm just applying that with a Zoeva Luxe highlight brush. It's just the perfect shape. And then down the center of my face, I'm going to be taking some of the NYX HD Finishing Powder. This is just on a Zoeva All Over Face Definer brush. You know, just giving it a smell, checking what that smells like. I thought it smelled sweet, but yeah, it didn't. And then I'm taking some of my Ambient Lighting Powder. This is in the shade Dim Light. It is from the Ambient Lighting Powder palette. Such a tongue twister. And then another Hourglass product, I am taking the Luminous Bronze Light Bronzer by Hourglass, and this is just a big powder brush. I'm obsessed with this bronzer, like, it's just so gorgeous, and yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I just love it so much. If you guys get your hands on it, you definitely need to try it out, because if you've got a skin tone similar to mine, or even like a little bit darker or a little bit paler, it looks absolutely stunning. Then I thought I'd intensify it a little bit more, so I'm taking some of the shade Radiant Light from that palette, and I'm just applying it wherever I applied the bronzer. This is a beautiful technique, and I absolutely love it. Now this blush, I feel like I'm having an hourglass day, is the shade Dim Infusion, I think, or Dim Light. I'll have to put it down below, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful peach shade, and it just goes spectacularly with this look, so I'm really happy with that. And then the highlighter I'm using today is by Becca. This is their Pressed Shimmering Skin Perfector, and it is in the shade Champagne Pop. It's the collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, and it's stunning. It's so pigmented, so if you want a highlighter day, this is your highlighter of choice. It is going to shine bright like an absolute diamond, and you will shine along with it. I love it. Then I'm just taking some of the orange shade again, and this is just like a petite sort of, I don't even know what brush this is, I'll put it down below. I'm just lining my lower lash line with it. I decided to go with orange instead of red because I didn't want it to look like I have pink eye or something. And then I'm taking some of this Kiko Eyeliner. It's in the shade 410. It's like this beautiful emerald green. These aren't super pigmented, so they're better on the lower lash line than they are the waterline, but they do have a nice colour payoff that's not too intense. Then I'm taking some of this ByTerry eyeliner. It's in the shade Festive Gold. I'm just lining sort of like the inner corner of my eye to give a really strong copper feel, and then just bringing that onto the waterline slightly as well. Curling my lashes, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I feel like I could say that name in my sleep, the amount of times I actually use it. So yes, coating my lashes with that, and yeah, I love it. Lots of coats, long lashes, that's what we all want, and yeah, I will be quiet now. So I'm going to be applying these false lashes. These are by XO Beauty. They are Shan XO's lashes, and they're in the style, I guess you'd call it, Gold Digger. Then I'm lining my lips with the MAC lip pencil. This is in the shade Strip Down. It is one of my absolute favorites. If you haven't tried it, you need to get your hands on this. I love it. I don't even know, I think I was going to say adore, and then it came out with love, and yeah, excuse that. So I'm lining my lips, filling them in, and then I'm going to be putting some other colours over the top. What will it be? What will I choose? It's going to be one of the nude sticks. This is a cheek and lip tint. It is in the shade Ripe. It is absolutely stunning. It's a little bit more matte than the one I'm going to go with over the top. So I applied that one first just because I wanted sort of more of a peachy orangey nude finish. And then I take some of the NARS. This is the Velvet Gloss Lip Pencil in the shade Happy Days. So happy days, guys. And this is my combination. And I really, really like how this lip combo turned out. It's kind of annoying that it's 3 products, but I would totally do it again because I really, really like the finish. And then I decided I needed a little bit more blush because, you know, we all do that at the end of these tutorials. We're like, I need a little bit more colour up in here. So that's what happened, and then I decided I wanted to sculpt my face a bit. So I'm taking the Kevyn Aucoin Medium Sculpting Powder, and this is a NARS Eater brush, and I'm just chiseling out my cheeks as well as sort of like defining around my forehead, just because, you know, why not? Why not go all out for you guys and just put in a little bit more effort? So I hope you like the look. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and yeah. If you guys want to check out my past video as well, I will link it up above, so you can just click the video here and you will be able to see all that video goodness, me in a different light, me in a different makeup look. But have an amazing day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!